Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, class. This is Professor Coyote. Welcome you back to our Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4, our Welsh campaign. Now, if you remember last episode, it was a bit of a slower episode as we kind of digested our Irish holdings here. And unfortunately, we have to now double our efforts, literally, to find some more allies because Scotland rolled over on us and rivaled us. Like I said, I figured it was mostly because they didn't really have any other options, and because a lot of the Irish clay was getting out of their grasp, they felt that they had to. I don't know why they couldn't say rival Denmark instead, but hey, that's what they wanted to do. Alright, so as we see what we got here, we've got 5 years to see if Scotland's going to do something with their brand new shiny toy. And we have another 4 years after that to take on Sligo. I'm also not sure why that part of the map is showing. Oh, because of our buddy. Okay. So our ship's here going to Lübeck. Alright, so we... excuse me. Now we need to find another alliance, which of course we can't say do Norway. Might try to do Denmark, but they've got like a bajillion and a half. They've already got the Lenovian Order, they've got Gelre, and of course the Norwegian and Swedish taking over. Wow, they got Bavaria. Huh. That's an interesting little thing. But I mean, Bavaria might be snapping off here pretty soon. But that's odd that they ended up with Bavaria. I guess maybe Holstein had something with it. I don't know. That's bizarre. Yeah. So, let's do some time here. We are doing pretty well money-wise. We're almost at a half ducat. Thomond has insulted us, meaning they're getting ready to probably roll over on us as well. Super duper. Maybe. I mean, they are really, really, really happy with us, and they only have the rival of Sligo, so they don't really need another rival. The only thing I can think of is maybe Denmark decided to unrival Scotland, and that's what happened. So Scotland felt they had to have some rival because, you know, the video game forces you to have rivals, and on me. I mean, they didn't even rival England. Which, yeah, that's right. Last episode I figured that, that if they rivaled England, England will come roll right over them. Because at least rivaling Denmark is kind of eh. Okay. Brittany's still with Burgundy and France. Who knows? This might be a short campaign. Nah, it'll be fine. Figure we'll finish up there. We've got Portugal we're looking into. Oh, they are close to allying with us. Boom! Okay, that is perfect. So we'll pause there. We don't need them. We will go with Portugal. They're willing to Royal Marry at least, which would give us the vote we need for an alliance. So that's super. That's Liège needing Condottieri. Oh, wait, we should be able to ally with them now. It's been a couple of days. Nope. There we go. So we've got an alliance. An alliance! Got an alliance with Portugal now, which is good, although England probably doesn't like that at all. But who cares? It's England. It just means we can't roll over on England. But say if we could say go against Brittany, Portugal would probably be a little bit more likely to help us out. Alright, so now it's just mostly still looking. It'd be really, really nice if we could get Denmark, but we may not be able to get over that too many diplomatic issues. Alright, 2 Papal influence. I guess I'd rather not have Leinster try to revolt because they're already annoyed. We're just gonna have to do that juggle between Kildare and Leinster for a little while. Ooh, bronze cannons. So, actually, that's good. Because I believe Cornwall is where we're getting some copper out of. So, badoom. Now we're almost at a full ducat. Alright, we're at 900 Diplo power. Let's see what we can do to improve things. Well, we can take Irish. So we'll take Irish as an accepted culture. So that saves 100 right there, and should help not only the factions to start decaying, but probably a little bit of extra Yep, we're now at a ducat 30. That's good. That's sensible. We're not going to make our primary culture Irish. Let's see. That's admin. Promote mercantilism. Meh. Maybe. Okay, we'll do that. We'll throw another 100. We'll get a piece of mercantilism. I'm just not quite wanting to keep throwing into, because eventually we're going to end up that brick wall. We can't do much. You know, we'll put another 50 into Cornwall. So that'll keep. That should keep it to a point. Yeah. Because we're still 3 years ahead. Okay, and it's almost about caught up with admin power now. Ooh, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. $1 52, but we can do our tax modifier, which might actually... Well, if anything, it does get us more admin power. And we can always fire him. Hey, Denmark, how you doing? 30 more. Let's see. We're 15 away on that alliance. And really, it's because Denmark has all those diplomatic relations. If ooh, Bavaria's at 96. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that, because if Bavaria splits off, or Denmark just lets it split off, we could probably swipe in with a diplomatic alliance, or because at the very least that 20 points might be reduced. Oh, never mind. We can just. There we go. Perfect. Haha. There you go, Scotland. Now I've got the people that you hate the most, because you want the Orkneys. Although you probably haven't taken that, haven't had that particular issue crop up yet, because it looks like Denmark is, let's see, the Noble Pretender rebels. So, wonder. I'm trying to remember what event that one is. Oh, I believe that's the Count's War. Yeah, because Christian the First is here, or the Third. Or this. It's I believe that's Christian the Third, so that's probably the Danish Civil War, or the Count's War. The one that happens whenever Christian kicks it. The Christian the Second kicks it, and brings in the Christian the Third. Yeah, I've done a couple of Danelaw issues. I know, I keep bringing it up. Yes, I've done Danelaw. By the way, have you known that I've done the Danelaw achievement? Yes, because I haven't brought that up this campaign, or this episode, so I might as well just bring it back up. Anywho. So that's going there. We now have a full complement of alliances. And we can take a regimental system to lower our land maintenance. Spiffy! Alright, let's speed that up. If Scotland wants to try to attack us, then we can just have... I mean, it's actually really good to have Denmark, because then they can just load up here in Orkney, and then go bleh. And then forget you, Scotland! Wahaha! Meanwhile, Thailand still is okay with us. But a bit more of, they do want, obviously, Leinster and Kildare, because all the Irish countries want their Irish clay. Huh. Apparently, Brabant keeps revoking and adding their trade embargo. Go figure, right? Huh, so, looks like Denmark is still having issues with that war. Their army is cut in half. And of course, both Sweden and Norway don't want to really do a flying fig about anything. Because, you know, as you do. Or as they do, I should say. Yeah. You can become Scandinavia, but your two best buddies don't like you. Or at least won't do anything. That is always a problem with Denmark, even with the patch. Try doing that. Okay, so yeah, Brittany redid their thing on Cornwall. They're still... I bet you there's still... Yeah, there's still enough buddy with France. The France would just go, Thailand would sort of help, but it's a distant war. Let's see, what would rolling over on Burgundy do? Really stupid things. Gotcha! How did they tech to 7 already? Jeez. At least England's still only tech 6, so... Alright. So we're having an institution just getting close. They're like halfway. Okay, Cornwall's almost done. Looks like, yeah, most of it. Heck, we could just let probably the Renaissance happen for free at this point. Come on, Sligo, you'll be mine soon enough. Well, you know what? We're going to wait on that for a little bit. We can take the Diplotech 7, but it's not quite enough reasons to yet. In fact, here, we'll even spend... we'll spend the Diplo power because we don't care. I just think it's funny, ultimately, that we have... Oh, because we keep taking the ideas. I was going to say, we have 10 in without an advisor, but no, that's because I put 2 ideas into this. Be close on fort maintenance, which will actually help further. We're doing pretty good, and there's Brabant again, doing what it does. Thumbing its nose at Britain, because, yes, Britain. Oh. Okay, now we're below time, so we can do both admin and Diplo. Which is perfect. We're way on time. Okay, so now we need to look at taking our idea. Now, what we could do... we could do... and this could be an interesting idea. If we take, say, exploration. Obviously, you know, they're doing that. But we could kind of like beat Norway up to Greenland and start taking Canada that way. It would give Wales a little bit of a leg up. Give us some, you know, and in case England rolls over, it'd spit us out. So that might be an idea. It could be something to explore. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, bad pun. And plus with our way high Diplo, I mean, we're getting 9, and I think Owain's like maybe 40. He's 64. Cedric, basically, is only 27. He's got a 6. So we definitely want to look into getting basically a Diplo idea anyway. And really, the only other thing that could be, the only good option in this would probably be, more than likely be, trade. I mean, influence ideas, we don't have any vassals. Maritime is absolutely garbage. Diplomatic ideas, we're not big enough for diplomatic ideas. I mean, yeah, be great, we get another relation, but really, meh. Lowered impact from diplomatic ideas. Whoopee. But we also get that CB now, that they fixed on exploration ideas, is they toffed the Asia/Africa thing, and exploration ideas now just get CBs on all colonial regions. So that's an idea. I mean, it's an odd idea, but then again, this is an odd campaign. We are playing Wales here. Now, because the other options is to take admin stuff. Up our economic ideas. I'm thinking I might actually save that for next. So, you know what? I think I've kind of we'll put our rudder in on this. We'll do exploration ideas. We're going to have to wait for a whole 800 points because we needed quests for the New World, which I don't know. I still don't know why they give you a colonist before opening the ability to explore. I mean, really, if you take it after things have started opening up, fine. But in this, if you're early enough to be able to explore because, you know, you're Castile or Portugal, I mean, heck, Castile or Portugal, you got to colonize first anyway. So, really, exploration ideas should open up that new world. That, in fact, they shouldn't even call it, you know, just call it exploration now. Because, you know, you won't be able to go into Africa or anything. But, yeah, so we're going to try that. We're going to try exploration ideas. It might be fun. We'll, like I said, it will probably end up largely going the leapfrogging Denmark route, and basically Greenland will be now Welsh instead of Danish. So what the heck? If it doesn't work out, then I can always toss it and spend the points on something else. It's not like we're doing much with the the points as it is. Our diplomatic technology does now, because we do have Tyrone would be essentially our base for that colonial range. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And if worst comes to worst, we just explore a little bit and then wait until the colonial range shrinks. It's just something to spend diplomatic points on. Welsh colonies. Okay, so let's do that. We've got, I mean, we'll probably all be able to do much colonies anyway, but we're not even making two, but we'll probably have to end up firing Constance there to be able to afford being able to colonize. But as I said, it is an option because of our limited reach to get a little bit more base out there. And we are starting Catholic, so we can at least... so, I mean, it might be fun to start pissing off the other Catholic countries by Tordesilling, like, the entirety of North America before they can even get there. Because, boy, do I hate the Treaty of Tordesillas mechanic. I mean, seriously. You have to roll over to another religion, essentially, to get around that. And, yeah, usually Catholicism has some really great detractors anyway, but... I mean, I ran into that with my Danish campaign because I kept Danish Catholic for fun, mostly to keep the Commonwealth as a friend. Oh, cares Scotland. But then by the time I was starting to colonize out there, all the good bits were already taken, and even England is still Catholic at the point that I'm still at in that campaign. So, beat your head against a wall on that. Excuse me. But basically, all the good land was already taken, and the good colonizers were all Catholic. So, hate the Treaty of Tordesillas mechanic. I mean, it makes sense thematically. Obviously, it's like anything they put in. It's just not fun to run against. That's all. So England's claiming Cornwall. Great, but then again, let them. In fact, I need to claim Ayrshire and like half of Scotland. Yeah, truce with Scotland rolled over there because we're at 1480. Let me do a quick time check. Okay. If we speed it up, we might be about to where we can start going against Sligo. Actually. Yeah, Scotland. Yeah, still with France. But let me check something really quickly. Actually, we'll put the Diplotech and I want to try to see if we can roll into that. Because, let's see, we're making 8 a month. With 260, we only need 140. So we should be able to get the first colonist in something like 15 months, I think. And then we should be able to get the second colonist. You know what? Let me check. Let me crunch a quick number here. No, that's... There we go. Okay, so... 260, so you need 540 for both events, divided by 8, so 67 months. So what? That's about just over 5 years? Yeah, 5.5 years. We might be able to actually roll that. Okay. So, if nothing happens with our Diplo points, we'll be able to roll both ideas in about 6 years. Because I keep forgetting to have to add the tech penalty. So, in fact, these ideas are running... Nope, they're still running 400. They haven't taken the... Oh, because I don't have any corruption. Duh. Corruption messes with ideas, not tech. Herp to derp. But what the heck? Like I said, this campaign is just for fun. We're not chasing any real achievements other than maybe being United Kingdom of Wales in the future. And really, exploration and colonization are one of those ways to do that. Yeah, we're going to save for Miltech 7. Let's go to 5. This is an early game. We don't have to focus on too much. Okay, so the war reparations are probably going to evaporate, but it still leaves us almost at, we're going to be at like close to 7 to 80, 80% of a ducat. And those war reps disappear. Sligo's still, oh good, Sligo's still by itself. That's cool. Yeah, so we should be hip deep into Sligo by the time we can actually even explore. So that's like I said, it's been a fun thought just doing that. Yeah, how close are we on 1483? So we'll be Tech 7 by the time we can roll over on Sligo. We'll pause that really quickly in time to fabricate on Ayrshire. Hey, if they wanna roll on us, we'll or Ayrshire. So it looks like Denmark still is sitting. They built all the people, but they're still looking at the rebels. That's hilarious. They're just like, "Hi, rebels. Hi. How are you doing, rebels? Is rebels fun?" Doctrine of Perpetual Judgment. When we died. So. We can do that again. Apparently, we're getting ready to probably roll on Catholicism. So that whole argument on the Treaty of Tordesillas probably just became, like, severely moot. But, you know. Alright, so. Here's a quick discussion, because we're gonna go the colonization route. Of course, there's the option here, I think it's about, what, common sense? I think common sense is what gave you the options now that you have there. I always run native trading policy. It gives you that. I think that gives you the best. Yes, you don't have the settler increase, but you get a lot of negative events, and you get them the chance to get them to rise up a little more. But if you do the 50-50, you get a lot of the native assimilation. So you lower the chances, and you have the chance of having them join in with you. So it's kind of like I said, it's basically the best of both worlds. So I always rock that one. Alright, so 92. So we're going to start. In fact, what we should probably do. Let's see, I think. Perfect. We're going to do 2 things. One, we're going to build. I think you need, what, 3 ships? So we need to build at least another light ship anyway. So it used to be, I think you needed 3 ships in order to do exploration. Because if you did one, they just kind of died anyway. You need 3 light and or heavy ships. So what I'll probably do is we'll build a light ship. We'll peel 2 off. In fact, we might peel the 2 off of Lubeck, because it's not like they're doing much anyway. So by the time that rolls to 400, we should have enough to make the Admiral. Sorry, the Explorer. Okay, excuse me. So we got that ship running, and if worst comes to worst, if the exploration does diddly poop, hey, at least we have an extra light ship to do something. All right, let's just get this going here. We're almost gonna run. I figure we're gonna do one of 2 things. One, we're gonna have the quick war and then end it, or we're going to get ready to start exploring and then end it. So it's 50-50. But with us going on time 5 here now, well, I don't care if they're no longer a valid rival. We're still going to roll over on them. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? Getting ready to roll over on them. We forgot to claim territory. That is smarty. I'm a smarty. Because no, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. No, we can roll over on them. Wow. I'm not even paying attention to my own game. Oh, but let's claim Inverness for fun, and then we don't have to worry about that anymore. We got enough claims spaced out over a year on Scotland. What we can do though is have improved relations there. There's improved relations with everybody. Yeah. Parties for everybody, even Denmark, who's an idiot and still doesn't want to do anything with their big giant block of rebels. But hey, I guess as long as they don't need to do anything, right? Oh, right, and then we're going to... Oh, never mind. We were going to spend that last bit, but we don't have enough. So, no. We'll just take the prestige hit. We're not taking the stability hit this close. Actually, yeah, put that prestige. All right, because we don't need to have the cash go away. That'd be bad. Sligo still hasn't allied with anybody. That's good. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice. Hey, Sligo, you're the greatest friend. You are. Just gonna get rolled over. We're gonna take Thom into helping us out. Actually, we don't even need to have them help out. We're gonna keep them in reserve in case we need to, but we should be able to just take Sligo out, and no problem. Alright, we'll slow that down. This should be a quick part of this war. We've already eaten their entire country army up, so we just need to basically... In fact, yeah, we can have our new boat, our shiny new boat, help blockade what's left of Sligo. Oh, 50% of it. Okay. We'll have the other guys go too. Alright. So we just need to roll that down. I think that's about to pop there. And... you know what? Who cares about the Papal influence? Apparently my wife cares about the Papal influence. Oh, interesting. Meanwhile, France has declared war on Britain. It's great! What if this means we can roll over on Scotland now? Nope, France would still actually defend them. Oh, well. But that's actually great, which means we're doing it perfect timing, rolling on that. It's not like we had a warning on us anyway. We'll maintain the difference with Portugal and with Brittany. You know what? I wonder, though. Nope, France... Well, we'll keep an eye on this, because with France doing a long war against Britain, then they might be too tired to defend either Brittany or Scotland, and hey, well, there's some free clay. Alright, so meanwhile, let's just, we can speed that up. Meanwhile, Solomon's like, but I thought we were your friends. Why can't we take over part of Sligo? because we're just going to roll over on you later anyway. It's legal. Wow, I can't even believe I didn't make that joke at all. Alright, so we'll take everything, and we'll take everything else. And with that, Ireland is now all but three counties are Welsh. Yay! And we'll embrace the Renaissance. For fun! Alright. Okay, so we're going to leave that there while we're watching Scotland and get kicked in the nards by England because, of course, we're going to leave that episode here. We're going to get ready to start the great Welsh exploration of North America in about 255. So, like, in about 2 years, we should have the Diplo points for the great Welsh exploration. And we're even making a bit of cash. But, well, hail Wales. Wales is triumphant again. And we're going to leave that here. It's a bit of a long episode, but that's okay, because we actually had some interesting things happen today. So, with that, we have that to look forward to. We have picking up the pieces from the French/Scottish attempts to kick England in various orifices. We will probably... I would think we're at least close enough to vassalizing Thomond. And we are going to start exploring Greenland and Canada as Wales, because I think that's just funny anyway. Welsh colonists without being English first. So we have that to look forward to. And I hope you have a very excellent rest of your day. And with that, class dismissed.